Yeah, what the fuck is cracking? This is Dusty Locane, and you now tapped in with Music Exclusive TV.
I ain't never seen a piece like this.
I came up,
crazy.
look, it got my name on it. I came up with this whole design, like, came up when I was like 12 years old. I just never could afford to actually go get it. So once I could, I went to go get it. It light up too.
Woo!
Yes, sir.
This man is clean.
No cap.
All right, so you going on the Millennium Tour. What's that performance gonna look like? Because you know back in the day, they had shows.
Listen, that's what I'm on. I'm on that
Where
same
you
type
had
of time.
girls throwing panties.
Yeah, they better
into
throw the pan, and I'm gonna lick the middle part. Yeah, I want to see what it tastes like. Better not taste like red lobster either.
You know what?
They call Little
Right.
Dirk, The Voice.
Voice,
I'm the secret. You heard?
Ooh.
I'm the secret. Just gotta chill.
Now we did Ari and the Hip Hop Awards, and I asked her what her key to success was. She said, "Get you a rich nigga." All right, one thing we know is that you know how to get money, so we need some financial advice, girl. Go.
Go get a rich nigga.
Period.
I like that.
So I gotta ask you, what is your key to success?
Stay focused, you know what I'm saying? Tunnel vision, keep hustling. Don't let nobody tell you can't do nothing, you know what I'm saying? Force it on them. If they don't get it right then, they not gonna get it. But you gotta force it on them. That's how I feel like my career was, like just grinding longevity.
This is music exclusive, so we gotta know what you vibe to.
You're gonna make me look bad. I love trap music, but I'm also half Jamaican, so there's a lot of Caribbean influence there. I love Movado, Vibes, Cartel. On the way here, I was listening to Lil Baby.
Wow. So you just, you know,
Absolutely.
little diverse.
Lil Durk.
You're diverse. How about that?
What's your shoulders?
My shoulders?
Shoulder. Hey.
Hey. You've been consistent.
No, yeah, for sure.
You've been consistent. And the freestyle, it just took us to a whole nother level.
Yeah, no.
And we
I love my
here.
freestyles. It's just to give y'all a little sample to say, bitch, I'm working.
You
Stop
really
playing.
rapping. Gotta talk to Arrogance Tay. Because why? Because you the president of the bad bitches. That's what Dream said. And if you see him, you gonna see a baddie.
Already, you know I stay with all the baddies.
He's on the scalp, okay?
Yes, on the scalpy.
We never asked, like, how did you get into doing hair? Like, why? How did that become your thing?
I grew up on it, like my mom and my cousins and my aunts, they all did hair, and I was like raised with a bunch of women, so it was like something that I was like brought into, but I'm passionate about it, so it's my thing, you know?
And you perfected it.
Yes, you know the vibes.
Okay.
Hey man, y'all go fuck with Music Exclusive. Y'all know what it is. Gangsta, no lane shit go crazy. We out here with it.
Yo, you got a big ass crowd out here, my nigga. Like this is, you know what I'm saying? It's a big show. Like, what's next for you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What's next? I'm trying to get to where these niggas at, man. Trying to do the same shit these niggas doing, man. Just gotta stay 10 toes, man. Stay humble, keep grinding. Your time gonna come, man, for real.
He just threw you in the booth.
Yeah, I remember he went to the store actually, and I got on the track that he was already making.
Without him knowing?
Yeah, and then when he came back, it was already done.
So you recorded yourself?
No.
Okay.
At that time, there was an engineer there. Yeah, my boy Splash. Shout out PCB. That's my boy. So he was recording, and I had finished it. By the time he got back from the store, and everybody was fucking with it, so I was like, I'm about to just fuck with music. Like, I'm about to just start making music. So that's how it went. You feel me? And it just, thank God, since that day, it's been lit.
I'm going right up. I'm gonna go right up. New music, new videos, new deals. Yeah, just lay around for it. It's coming.
We see your Dream Chasers chain. We
yeah,
see
shouts
the
to my
chain.
dog Meek, man. Chasers, you know how we going. And Music Exclusives gonna have the vibes. You know, I'm gonna give them some exclusives so they could get it together. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Let's get it.
This is the only place that I've been trying to eat, and we got the text message to prove it. I've been trying to come to Miami and eat at Zibachi for 6 months. 6 months. I shot a whole video with Rick Ross and couldn't even get it catered. I swear to God. This is so exclusive.
We gonna get my dog right.
It's just a blessing to be here. Thank you so much.
Yo, what's up? It's NLE Chopper. Shout out to Music Exclusive. Let's get it.
Talk about that and you being who you are and growing in mental health.
I feel like it's just important. It's something that's very much needed because a lot of people, I feel like they struggle with that, just knowing whose oneself is. And I feel like I unlocked it and learned it very early. And it's just about embracing it and sharing it with everybody else. It's been like a long journey, a beautiful journey.
Absolutely.
But it's much more, it's very worth it because, you know what I'm saying, I've been learning a lot through the process, and I feel like I'm not even done learning.
I'll like be freestyling, and I'll like what I'm saying, and I'll just keep it and build from it.
Yeah.
But sometimes when I just do that, blah, 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 it's just hard to put a word in the place of that wow, or whatever the fuck I was trying to say.
Then you start sounding like Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that shit.
300 Unplugged is for every creative that wants to express themselves and share their gift with the world.
Oh, I cannot wait. I'm going to sign up, y'all. All right?
Heading up 300 Studios. So 300, a record company, we have a content arm. And so we're in charge of long-form content. So everything from movies to documentaries, TV shows. And so this evolved from being, as Kelly said, a small sort of web thing to now a multi-camera, multi-artist, multi-day shoot. Locations,
artists
yeah.
flying in from all over the country.
And we're just starting. So now I think we're up to like 80 episodes. We have some amazing talent that we featured. Kevin will come in and interview artists. Now we're featuring artists from our new distribution company called Sparta. So you'll see every now and then you'll see a sign artist, a 300 artists come through and do the platform, and it's a partnership with YouTube as well, and so it's amazing. It's just really cool to be able to lay out real opportunities for these artists to perform with a live band. Like the musicians in the band, they back up everyone from like Alicia Keys to Kanye, so it's real.
And the great thing is what we're doing is about building a community, right? It's not only giving artists a platform, but creating a community of creatives, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we're at the Hip Hop Awards. You were part of the cypher. How was that feeling?
Well, that was lit. I was in the last cypher that they did, but that shit was lit. That was probably one of my favorite moments because I've always watched all of them, all the classic ones, Eminem, Slaughterhouse, the Good Music one, all of those.
I haven't interviewed this guy in years.
That's a fact.
Who are you?
Chill, bro.
Who are you? Chill.
Come on, this Nico Brim.
Nico Brim, what's good, my brother?
And we have none other than only the owner of everything here. We are at the Revolt Summit, Atlanta 2021, and we had to get Sherrod, the owner of the God is Dope headquarters. How you doing, King? We have the CEO of Revolt TV, the person that pretty much started this whole thing of the summit, Dave Tavio in the building. Got the grills on.
Yeah, grilled up. Pleasure to meet you, fam.
How you doing, King?
Man, actually, because you are so important to the culture, what is hip hop to you?
Hip hop is everything to me. It's everything. I would be nothing without hip hop. Definitely, hip hop is everything. What else can you say?
Tell me about the transition of the music that you have with starting off, because you started off at the age of what, 4 and 5 rapping and shit. So let's talk about that. What exactly were you talking about at 4 and 5? What mentality did you have at the age of 4 and 5 to really start spitting?
I mean, see, the thing about that is, like, I'm like a millennium. Like, I was born in 94.
Okay.
But, like, I grew up in the millennium. So, Bow Wow and Romeo was out. So, they rapping. I'm like, shit, I can Harlem Shake, too. so.
It's not really about just trying to touch the general population of people or whatever. It's to really focus on the people who's really touching. It's the niche audience who's really, really rocking with you and can relate to you. And then you just multiply it by that, and then it just continue going and going. Because when you go for the popular generation, my bad from rambling, but if you go for the general pop and all that, that's how your numbers start to go up and down, because they go for whatever's hot. You got to go for people who think you're hot.
Later, a few months after Pop died, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's when I had to say what was going on.
You gave him time.
I gave him time.
You gave him time, right.
You know what I'm saying?
It was
and I'm
fresh,
gonna leave it like
right?
that
Yeah,
because him and I thought, pull up the receipts, motherfucker.
What's good, y'all? It's the Mayor Capella Gray, and we outside. Shout out MusicXclusives TV. We here. All right, boom. You gotta understand, I was a songwriter and a producer for mad long, right? So I was just trying to get an opportunity for years. I'm sneaking into labels. I'm ringing down people's phone. I'm trying to meet people. I'm trying to meet people at the offices. I'm trying to meet people at their concerts. I'm trying to get them business cards, doing the most. Just begging, please just let me get 2 minutes of your time. And now, you know what I'm saying, that label run, I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of legendary because we talked to everybody. We had a conversation with everybody. So shout out to Capital, you know what I'm saying? Closing the vibe, but
they was talking nice.
For like 4 months,
it was just like we was, you know what I'm saying, sought after, you know? So like, so it was just a different feeling, just a little bit sweeter, you know what I'm saying? Word, we definitely made history for sure. Y'all gonna hear about it, word.
My favorite part of R&B is that you could say smashing in so many different ways. Even on one song. You can tell a girl you finna do this, that, and that. And now your song is called Rounds, right?
Yeah.
So break down Rounds. Did you have like a good session one time?
Listen, first of all, I'm a Scorpio, okay?
Okay.
I'm a Scorpio, so I'm a freak off the rip, all right? Straight up, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Rounds and rounds. I made rounds and rounds because, for one, I know that females don't like a nigga that go one round, right? Because honestly,
Not if you got a water park.
I woke up on my mama's sofa, I fell asleep. And niggas like, yo, you got to come to Revolt. I'm like, all right, fuck it. We're just going to pull up and see what happens from there.
3 things that's big in your life or that you need in your life.
Yeah.
What's some 3?
Big love. Big love.
Big love.
I'm big on big love. I'm
Okay.
big on big energy.
Big energy.
And I'm big on big records. Yeah, we chasing
Big
big
records.
records. So big love, big energy, and big records.
Here at the Revolt Summit here in Atlanta, Georgia, we got none other than Detroit's own Royce the 5'9" in the building. First and foremost, the drip is dripping.
Born from a warrior mentality. Like, you not about to play with me. Like, we outside. What's
really
up?
from Brooklyn, for real.
I'm from Brownsville.
And Brownsville at that.
Brownsville, because I feel
Brownsville
like
is one of the hardest.
Yeah.
Brownsville
Still.
had the murder rate.
You
at
heard
one
what they
point.
said in that Biggie? Yeah.
Yo, Brownsville is still up there with the murder rate. Probably the only hood still.
Yo, people
hard.
still avoid Brownsville. Like, if people gotta
Yeah,
go
Brownsville's
to East
still
New
rough.
York, they gonna go around.
Yeah, people be scared as hell when I tell them I'm from Brownsville. They be like, oh, you gonna rob me. I
So,
might.
what was it like? What
I'm
was
from
it like?
Flatbush,
What
so
was
you
it
already
like?
know what time it is.
Yeah, I might.
What was it like growing up in the Ville?
Growing up in Brownsville was hard. You know, I lost a lot of friends at a young age. I was raised by my uncles. You know, my uncles was incarcerated at a young age. It taught me how to hustle. You know, I watch people get it out the mud in Brownsville. I watch somebody have nothing today or boosting today, and then tomorrow they up.
What's going on, family? Welcome to the breakdown.
So they invested a lot in her, and now we're sitting here talking about her. Yeah. So as far as the 360 deal is concerned, I think a lot of artists do that. I think it's important for artists to pay attention. We had this happen with TLC. We've had this happen a lot of times. Make sure y'all paying attention to these deals. But if you are nobody, that sounds good at the time.
Right, because I was gonna throw that perspective.
Yeah, like think about that.
Sometimes 10K could be life-changing money for somebody.
Yeah, because she.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're serious about your craft as an artist, at some point you gotta either sit down, go Google, open up the books, understand how to identify one of these contracts, or take yourself serious enough to put the people around you that do. And like when I see somebody like her with all that talent, you come with a deal that's horrible. I know dudes from the hood that got better deals than that.
I feel like you can be confident and humble. I don't feel like you need to make announcements about yourself because your work will precede that. Just be.
What's poppin', y'all? It's your girl, your Judy, your boy Gabe, aka Cutie, and we are back again with a new episode of In the Mix, where you get your top 5 hottest news every single week, only on MusicXclusives. This man has been on a rant tour this whole week, starting with his contradicting comments on people dancing on stage on The Breakfast Club, all the way through rappers not eating because of the fact that they're on drugs.
Nah, man, I told y'all that's a fantasy, bro. Y'all kill that, bro.
You kept going with
Everybody in this room, if you've been in the industry, you had a fantasy of somebody.
Right.
Everybody that had a fantasy of you saying, boy, they can get it.
Hey, before we even get started, you ugly motherfuckers ain't finna be mocking me while I'm on motherfucking stage. Like, straight the fuck up.
Nigga, suck my dick.
And Gangsta Boo.
Suck my dick.
What the fuck? You a hater. Busy ball, you a hater. You must have take your pills. You weirdo ass nigga. Fuck wrong with you, bitch ass nigga.
Juicy J wasn't playing. Did y'all saw how that man ran up on him? Now, after receiving this information, Joe Budden decided to say that he is indeed bisexual, because if this is what you gotta do to gain concert and money, this man said that, listen, I like men and women. Well, all right, Joe. Okay, welcome to the community, girl. Okay. Young Miami stepped into her Biggie, Lil Kim, Nicki Minaj bag while spitting rhymes about all the people she'll mess around with and that she won't mess around with in the industry, including Diddy, who she actually said that she'll put that thing on his face like roaches that he grew up with back in the day. Whew. Travis, you gonna have to pay up. And listen, I hope this is a lesson for him to be more attentive of what's going on during his performances. But listen, I'm gonna send you all the love, light, and maybe a penny during this time. All right, y'all, that's gonna be it with this episode of In The Mix. You already know what you gotta do. Put your thoughts, put your comments down below. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button. I'll catch y'all next week.